11 people were displaced from their homes Tuesday by a midday fire at an 8-unit Torrington townhouse complex that rekindled overnight. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Torrington Volunteer Fire Assistant Chief Rick Dombraska says that yesterday, firefighters were called to the complex around 11:15, finding a fire upstairs of one of the townhouses to be nearly fully involved with flames coming through the roof. Also, smoke was coming from 2 additional units with crews on scene. Dombraska says mutual aid responded from Lingle Volunteer and Scottsbluff Fire for both responses.
We cut a hole in the roof to the south of the firehouse, and we stopped it there last night, and then it rekindled in the firehouse again last night, and we went back, and it had spread to the house to the south, which we again extinguished that one.
Firefighters spent more than 8 hours fighting the blaze yesterday afternoon and evening, then an additional 5 hours after the flames rekindled around 2 a.m. The Wyoming State Fire Marshal has been called in to investigate the cause of the fire, and Dombraska says a dollar estimate of the damage has yet to be determined. Red Cross volunteers responded to help the residents who were forced out of their homes. Well, the Scottsbluff Police Department once again participated in the National Coffee with a Cop Day this morning at Bluff's Bakery in Scottsbluff. The nationally recognized program is designed to bring police officers and community members together in an open forum over a cup of coffee to discuss issues and learn more about each other. Captain Tony Straub told KNB News that members of the community can ask questions, raise concerns, engage in casual conversation, or just stop by to say hello and enjoy a cup of joe with them. He says you never know what direction the conversation will go.
Actually, the last people that I just got done speaking with, we talked about our military experience. They were both prior military, and so we just sat and chatted about that. So it's really anything. You know, sometimes you have people that want to know different laws and different ordinances. This morning I had a little girl come up and ask me why cops like donuts. So, you know, it just kind of ranges from people just wanting to, you know, get some questions answered, and other people just want to chat with you.
Straub says here locally they have a strong supportive community, so it's really business as usual for them, but they do enjoy having more contact with people in a casual, relaxed atmosphere. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer will be in with your midweek weather forecast. You'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Name one other restaurant that makes their barbecue with brown sugar bacon and sauce with Kentucky bourbon that's been aged in charred oak barrels. Charred oak barrels, people. And we have a drive-thru. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Cold night tonight coming our way. Temperatures are going to fall down into the 30s. Even the upper 20s out there. We do have freeze warnings in effect for the area tonight. So a freeze warning is out. Clearing, cold. We had a lot of clouds hanging on today. Those are clearing out, and that's going to lead to some cold conditions. It'll be breezy at times for the next couple of days, and moderating temps coming for the most part as conditions really look up. Look at yesterday, only 48 degrees for a high. Are you kidding? Yeah, that is only 10 degrees above our normal low, 22 degrees shy of where we should be for this time of year in terms of a high. A couple hundredths of an inch of rain. That was before midnight. We picked up another few hundredths after midnight, and we'll be right about normal for the month now, still a little over 5 inches above normal for the year. Temperatures are rebounding, still chilly. 41 is all right now in Rapid City. Here's 70 in Lyman. You see some low to mid 50s here in eastern Nebraska. 49 up in Norfolk. 60 right now in Kimball. 51 in Mullen, only 45 in Gordon. And winds are better today than what they were yesterday. Still out of the west-northwest, 15 to 20 at times, under 10 miles an hour here in the Nebraska Panhandle. Well, this is what we want to take a close look at, is what we expect temperatures to do here over the next few hours. So we'll be in the 40s here in Scottsbluff by 9 o'clock. As you see, we drop right down here. It'll be a very brief period of time that we would dip into the 20s and be in this sub-freezing, mainly between, say, 5 and 7:30 or so in the morning is when we would be in those sub-freezing temperatures. Let's move a little further to the north in Alliance, and that's a little different story. We get down to 32 degrees by 3 o'clock in the morning, sub-freezing here, and then down into the 20s maybe for a 3 to 4 hour period. That's going to cause some more issues than it would be if you're in lesser time in those 20s. And again, these are the forecasts. They're not going to be exactly 100% accurate. Same situation in Torrington here as temperatures again fall off, stay really below freezing from 3 through 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And again, a period of maybe 2 to 3 hours where we could be down in the 20s. Ultimately, it's going to depend on where we end up, and that's why we have a freeze warning that's out here for the area through tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Really all of eastern Wyoming, all the Panhandle. It includes portions of Grant, Arthur, and western portions of Cherry County, all the Panhandle, and all the eastern counties of Wyoming. A killing freeze tonight. Freeze warning expected across the area. Tomorrow when you get on the bus, it's going to be cold to start, only 30 degrees, but when you come home, not bad, in the mid-60s and a lot more sun than what we had today. Unfortunately, those clearing skies are going to spell colder temperatures for us, and we have abundantly clear skies overnight tonight. Temperatures are going to bottom out. These are what we're going for lows for tonight. Again, it could be a degree or two off, so if it gets a degree or two colder in your area, be alert to that. 28 Wheatland, 27 both Torrington and Lusk, also in Alliance, 29 in Scottsbluff and Chadron, maybe only 31 in Sidney. Oshkosh right on that borderline of 33 degrees, but again, a freeze warning is out for all the area. Tomorrow we start the day sunny, and we're going to end the day mainly sunny as well. Nothing happening out there cloud-wise. Tomorrow looks like a dry and not a bad day, still below normal temperature-wise. But certainly after today and after yesterday, things are going to feel a little better. Clouds a little bit on the increase by Friday. High temperatures tomorrow going to be in the low to mid 60s here across most of our region. So again, that freeze warning is out for tonight. It'll be clear and cold. 29 for a low. Winds at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow really a very nice day. 66, we'll call it nice. Winds out of the southeast 10 to 20 at times. And we will be a bit gusty here and there. So some breezy conditions tomorrow, also Friday. And then Saturday a bit cooler behind a cold front that comes in Friday night into Saturday morning. And temperatures, though, still going to be in the low 60s. Back into the 70s for Monday, Tuesday, and upper 60s for Wednesday of next week. Notice lows primarily not in that danger zone, except maybe Sunday night into Monday morning. Otherwise, lows back in the upper 30s and low 40s. And high temperatures, again, mainly in the 60s and 70s.
Okay, nobody panic! Change the temperature! Strengthen it!
These aren't your average squirt some sauce on them and call them barbecue sandwiches. The bacon is hand sprinkled with brown sugar, and the sauce is made with Kentucky bourbon aged in charred oak barrels, and the meats are perfectly smoked.
Oh no! Arby's, we have the meats.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
On average, a resident of Scottsbluff uses up to 100 gallons of water a day to live, and in July, that number triples, greatly due to landscape watering. To help conserve water, use sustainable landscaping, native plants and grasses that are already adapted to the region's ecosystem and climate. They use less water, fewer chemicals, and less maintenance, which means more time to enjoy a beautiful landscape. So do your part by using sustainable landscaping in your yard, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Welcome back. A Morrill County man was hospitalized following a fatal four-vehicle crash Monday afternoon on Wyoming State Highway 230, 19 miles south of Laramie. When troopers arrived, they found one person dead and 3 injured, including 54-year-old William H. Bennett of Bayard. The accident took place when an eastbound GMC pickup made a successful pass around a 2000 Peterbilt semi, but rear-ended an eastbound Ford pickup that had stopped to make a left turn. The collision pushed the Ford pickup into the westbound lane and a head-on collision with a westbound 2015 Peterbilt. That collision caused the 2015 semi to lose control and enter the eastbound lane of travel, colliding head-on with the other semi driven by Bennett, then tripped and rolled one time. Fortunately, Bennett was wearing his seatbelt and was transported to the Ivinson Memorial Hospital for injuries sustained in the crash. The driver of the second semi from Utah died at the scene. Well, Sidney High School has been recognized as one of Nebraska's 6 National Blue Ribbon Schools for 2019 by U.S. Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos. Sidney's selection is based on being ranked among Nebraska's highest performing schools as measured by state assessments or nationally normed tests. In their application, school leaders noted they created multiple programs to reflect Sidney's changing community. Now, all sophomores take a computer programming class to ensure that their students all have a working knowledge and understanding of coding. The other 2019 Blue Ribbon schools in Nebraska were in Omaha, Elkhorn, and Norfolk. And a 35-year-old Scottsbluff woman was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison yesterday following her April arrest. Melissa Miller Ramirez was arrested after Scottsbluff Police executed a search warrant on a home on West 20th Street. Police ended up finding 5 baggies with methamphetamine in it, totaling 18.6 grams. Back in August, she pleaded no contest to a Class 1D felony charge of possession of methamphetamine, 10 to 27 grams. On Tuesday, she was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison on the conviction and received credit for 175 days already served. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll meet Zeke right after this.
Next Gen Outfitters, where the adventure begins and the tradition continues. When it comes to an online retailer, this is the new standard in authentic hunt, camp, and shoot. Born from over a century of outdoor experience, your online retailer, Next Gen Outfitters.
Why do we work all hours of the night? Head towards challenges instead of turning away, and work together to solve the toughest problems so you can enjoy the little things and all the big moments life has to offer. Tri-State and our family of electric cooperatives. Brighter, stronger, better together.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
Welcome back. For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Zeke, a 1-year-old pointer mix that's high energy, but a big lover as well.
This is Zeke. He is a 1-year-old pointer mix. He's very energetic. He was here for 2 months, then he got adopted, and then they brought him back because he's just very energetic. He's very playful. He loves to run around. He likes to be outdoors. It is National Black Dog Week, so he'll be $25 off until Friday or Saturday. So he's $125. We think he would be good with one family, like just a couple. Just because he's very energetic and he likes to just run around. He loves to cuddle. He's very lovable.
Plus, whoever adopts Zeke will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card. And if you'd like to meet him or any of the dogs and cats they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society Monday through Saturday during normal business hours. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at what's shaking on your community calendar.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
It's the time of the year again for the Platte Valley Company's Star Student of the Week. Last year, we traveled across the Panhandle and into eastern Wyoming to recognize over 50 students for their achievements in and out of the classroom. Let's revisit what they had to say.
Northfield Elementary 3rd grader Yesenia Mercado Paramo was nominated and selected for putting in long hours to get up to speed. At the start of last school year, she was only reading at a kindergarten level, but worked through recesses and even phone sessions with her teacher over school breaks so she could read at the same level as her peers.
It was amazing. Every time when I get home, I start reading a book. And when I start reading a book, my mom helps me. And every time that I mostly don't miss that much words, I'm proud of myself.
To nominate a deserving K-12 student to be recognized for being a star student, you can find nomination forms online at www.pvbank.com.
My kids eat vegetables never, but they eat runs of sandwiches, which have cabbage, which is a vegetable, which makes me the mom of the year.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
And finally tonight, students from around the country, including right here in the Panhandle, participated in International Walk to School Day this morning. That was the scene at Westmoor Elementary in Scottsbluff, where students were encouraged to get those legs moving and recognize the importance of being physically fit. Event coordinator Jennifer Schwartz says the school encouraged kids to ride their bikes, rollerblade, or skateboard, as long as helmets were worn for safety. She adds that today is Westmoor's kickoff for their Walking or Wheeling Wednesday program as well.
So this was our kickoff event. So every following Wednesday for the rest of the year, we are going to encourage our staff and students to walk and hoping to keep the promotion going and to, again, address those areas that we need the community to kind of rally with us and help us build that culture of walking.
International Walk to School Day coincides with Safe Kids Walk This Way events around the country. And since its inception back in 1999, more than 8.2 million students have participated in this widespread activity. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.